Hey you guys, it's Monica and welcome back. Today we are going to try out blinging a tumbler. And so I have this black Strata tumbler that you can pick up on Amazon. I bought the 4-pack. You get like 4 for like 20 bucks. They already came black. They come in various colors. And this just has like a little slidey lid, and they also come with metal straws. I went ahead and cut out the period 6 on my silhouette. I realized I didn't have anything that said period 6, and this has been my brand literally since I was in high school. So it's kind of crazy. I don't have anything that says period 6. And then I'm using these crystals from Amazon. That is the color Jet AB and Crystal AB by the brand Jolin. And so you can just look them up. Also going to use the Liquid Fusion. I've read up and this one seems very, very popular amongst the Bling community. So I picked this up. And then you guys know I do my own nails. So I already have a crystal katana, and you can get these at Michael's. Don't forget to use a coupon. It is coupon eligible. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and wipe down the tumbler really good with alcohol, just to get off any kind of finger oils or factory oils or whatever it may be, so we can just make sure we're working with a clean surface. And you can see there was some dirt that came off. So that's why it's important to do this step. And just because of that, I'm just going to give it one more good wipe down to make sure I got all of the everything off. So I went ahead and put it on a ball and a stick. And so I'm going to go ahead and apply the vinyl. So this is just going to serve as my guide to use for those Jet AB stones in order to fill them in. And so this is how you get like designs and different things on your cups. You're going to want to cut out your design with some vinyl and then just stick it to the cup, and it will stay on the cup underneath there. So just make sure you use a vinyl that is similar to the color stones you plan on using. And so that's how it looks with the vinyl on. Just a word of advice, what I learned, your first go around, and let me show you how the crystals look really quick. The first go around, I definitely suggest not using like a cursive font, just because of the learning curve and like trying to fit the stones in the middle and everything like that. Again, like my cup still turned out beautiful, but like this is not something I ever plan on offering as like a product that I sell, just because of the time and the nerve-wrackingness of it all. People say it's relaxing. It wasn't as relaxing as I thought it was going to be. Not for the letter part, and also not for filling in around the letters, but doing like the other stones, yes, it was very relaxing. It almost became like a competition for me, like a video game. But like this part was very nerve-wracking. And so I will also suggest that if you're really stuck on doing like the cursive as opposed to like block letters or something like that, which would be a lot easier, definitely suggest getting multiple sizes. That way, so like when like the letters like tail off and stuff like that, where it gets thinner, you can just use the smaller stones as opposed to trying to use the one size you have. Oh, and I'm using SS16 stones for the Crystal AB and for the Jet AB, in case anyone was wondering. I know a lot of people use SS20. I just thought the SS20 was gonna like look too big and not really give like I don't know. I didn't think it was just gonna be nice looking, and so I went with SS16. So just something just a little bit smaller. And I think that size worked out perfectly, especially like on this skinny tumbler. And so I'm going to let you guys just watch me fill in these letters, and I will come back and let you guys know what I'm going to do for the next part. And really quickly, before I let you guys enjoy this part, I want to give a shout out to Multifaceted by Shari. This is actually where I got the inspiration for this from. She ordered some of my glitters and she followed me on Instagram. And if you're creative, I always try to follow back just so I can show love and support. And she had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hot pink rhinestone blinged out tumbler on her Instagram page. And it sent me down a rabbit hole of this world of bling tumblers, because you guys know glitter is my medium. And so definitely check her out. I will put her name on the screen right now so you guys can give her a follow. And if you're interested, she actually makes these, so if you do want to buy one, again, I have no plans on selling these, but if you want to buy one from her, definitely check her out. Her tumblers are beautiful, her work is gorgeous, and I got this idea from her. So hey girl, shout out to you. So this is how everything looks when I'm all done. Like I said, I used all of the SS16s. I did this over a couple of days because, like I said, the letters were nerve-wracking. So yeah, I think this looks really good. Like even like if you do like the matte tumbler with like these rhinestones on it, I think that's such a pretty look. As you guys know, my nails in this video were like matte with bling, so I like the matte with the bling look a lot. So yeah, so that's how that looks. So, and I only used about 300 stones, so I still have a crap ton left. I ordered a gross, which is 1440. So still have a crap ton left. I'm probably going to try to do some other things with these rhinestones. So these are the crystal ABs, also SS16. And so let's just get started. So I laid down a line of the liquid fusion, and I'm gonna just start and just go around. And so I will show you guys this, and then I'm gonna come back when it is time to do the next row and kind of talk you guys through that part. I have that whole first row laid down, nice and beautiful like. And so I've since discovered that the rhinestone world has like a bunch of different techniques, and like you can do like scatter where you kind of just stick on different sizes in different places. You can do like all straight lines where like each rhinestone is set underneath the rhinestone, like that's in the row above it. I'm gonna do what is called the Windows method. I think it's called the Windows method. May have just made that up as a rhinestone method, but I call it the Windows method. So you remember when you used to stand like on the playground and like you would have to like get in the people's window that was in the row in front of you. That's essentially what you're gonna do for this rhinestone technique that I chose to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay down, and you guys will see I kind of use whatever was around me to make this tumbler, because I couldn't find the precision tip glue bottles, so I just had to use what I had. And so what I'm doing is I'm placing the next row of rhinestones in the windows of the row above it. So I'm placing the next row between the two that were above it. And so this actually came out like this, created like a really pretty look, and it was super nice. And so that's a technique I chose to use for this tumbler. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch me do a little bit more of these, and then I will come back. And so I kind of just kept going, and this is what we're working with so far. I'm loving how it looks. Again, I'm not riding right up on the letters. I will come back and fill those in with different color sizes. I have already like a little multi-kit that you see right here that I will use to go back and fill in all the spaces around the letter. So we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to worry about making our loops around the cup. And so now I'm just going to cut and show you each one. So this is what I had after doing one bag of the 1440. So that's how much one $10 bag of the 1440. And if you do make these, I'm not even mad at the people who are charging over $100 for these, because I literally spent $40 in stones plus the $10 cup plus my time. So definitely, if you're gonna make these, make sure you price yourself so you pay yourself what you're worth. For sure, for sure. So again, I'm not like, if you want to make these yourself, yes, it's cheaper than paying someone $150 to make you one, but you're still going to be in the hole for about $50. So just FYI. So again, that's what we're working with for round one, bag one. I really thought I was going to be able to use one bag and get it done, you guys. I'm not even going to lie. And so this is what we're working with after the second bag. And I really thought I was going to be able to get it done with the second bag, and I didn't. And so I had to go back on Amazon and order another bag. So like I said, now I'm in the hole, $40 in stones. It's okay though. I love the cup, don't get me wrong. It was definitely worth the money. But just full transparency so you guys know. And this is how the cup looked when it's all done. And so I went in and tried to fill in as much space as I could just to start with, and I'll show you guys how I did the rest with those, some of the smaller stones and some of the SS16 stones. And so yeah, I love how it looks. And so you see, I kind of got crooked somehow, some way. And so I have this bottom row that's not completely full, but I found that when I put the cup upright, that you can't see that bottom row anyways. And so I'm completely cool with that row not being finished. No one's ever going to see it. And so, like I said, that's the third bag, and I still have quite a few left. And so I'm going to take these smaller stones and go ahead and start filling in the other areas. And like the letter parts, you guys, like doing the stones around the cup was very relaxing, very fun. Like I said, very much like a race against myself. Filling in the letters, especially this part, was ultra nerve-wracking because you don't know which stone to put. And I have everywhere between SS, I believe, 4 all the way up to the SS16, and you just don't know. And so it's like trying to put together a puzzle that you don't really have the pieces for. And my crystal katana was acting up on me. I had to like sharpen it with a file because it's just a wax pen. And so yeah, this was just the most nerve-wracking part, but definitely if you're gonna do this, buy like the variety pack on Amazon, because again, you're not gonna know what you need, and this will just help you get where you got to go and fill in those spaces. In retrospect, the one thing I would have done differently, like I said, well, there's two things. Maybe pick block letters for my first time around, but now that I've done the cursive one, I feel like if I want to do it again, I'll be unstoppable. And then I would have sprayed the cup silver. And so the black gives it like its own kind of vibe, which is cool, but I definitely would have sprayed the cup silver. So where there is like little pieces of black peeping through, that would have been silver peeping through, and you wouldn't really know the difference. Again, it's not that big of a deal, and you can't really tell because it's pretty well covered in the rhinestones, but that's just me and my mind and how I feel. All right, you guys, and this is the finished product. I am so, so happy. It's a beautiful, beautiful bling tumbler. Shout out to all the people who make these. They are gorgeous and they are very time consuming. And so all in all, I did mine probably over like a 3-week period because I did take a little time off. I went on vacation, all these other little things that kind of stopped me. But I think all in all, I probably put about maybe 15 hours into this. So it was a bit of time. So yeah, if you like these kind of videos, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. If you want to see me bling out more things, definitely leave me a comment and let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to the Period 6 family. I would love for you guys to join. Don't forget to check out my glitter line at Period 6 Glitter. Actually, it's period6glitter.com. And I will see you guys in the next one.